2020 Kevin Holland was the Paul George of the UFC. He was smooth, he made it look easy, he was cool, he was likable, he was the up and comer, he was the young guy, and yes, I'm glazing him, but that's because he's my favorite fighter of all time. But in recent times, Kevin Holland has made himself look like an absolute fucking idiot. Okay, this guy has gone from a fan favorite to liked by practically everyone to just everyone dissing on him and shitting on him. And as the biggest Kevin Holland fan, I can't even defend it. It's justified, honestly. Like, this guy really has had the career trajectory of Paul George. Like, I think about Paul George right now, rotting with the 76ers. Okay, no one likes this guy, everyone thinks he's a fucking idiot imbecile, but back in the day when he was on the Pacers against the Heat, everyone glazed this guy. Literally the same tale with Kevin Holland. Now, if we want to talk about how Kevin Holland went from a fan favorite to an absolute loser, well, we gotta go from the start, when Kevin Holland really popped off on the scene. Now, he joined the UFC in 2018, but 2020 was really Kevin Holland's year. In the year of 2020, Kevin Holland would pick up 5 wins between May of 2020 and December 2020, where he would get 4 KOs in those 5 wins. Now, if you look at this, this is very good. This is everything that you want in a fan favorite fighter. Active, entertaining, and also he was extremely likable outside of the cage. The guy was funny, he was just likable, he seemed like a cool, chill dude. He didn't seem too arrogant, but he also had confidence. He had that quote unquote swag. I can't believe I just said that, I'm gonna kill myself. But he had that about him, and he was picking up wins against actual good guys. He beat Buckler, who is a top contender nowadays. He beat Anthony Hernandez, who is also a top 10 contender nowadays. He was beating good guys. He really was the definition of a fan favorite. Everybody fucked with Kevin Holland. Now, between 2020 and 2024, it would be quite mixed for Kevin Holland after he had that magnificent year. He would pick up wins, he would pick up losses, but overall, one thing maintained: the fans loved this guy. Okay, he'd step in short notice, he was active, he was always entertaining. He stepped up against Hamza fucking Chimaev. But people started to notice something about Kevin Holland, I would say around about 2024 type of timing. Okay, and I really think this issue started after the Wonderboy fight. Okay, Kevin Holland didn't have that dog in him no more. He just didn't. Okay, he would quit at any slight inconvenience that would come his way. It was a fact. It just was a fact. Okay, ever since his war with Wonderboy in 2022, if Kevin had any slight adversity, he would quit. We saw it. Okay, we saw it when he fought Roman Dolidze. He hurt his rib, he used it as an excuse to get out of the fight. Okay, we saw it against JDM, where he just refused to push himself and he was comfortable losing a split decision. And we saw it even as recent against that fucking guy for one championship, I literally just forgot his name, where he just quit on the ground. Any slight adversity comes Kevin Holland's way, he quits. And people don't like a quitter, especially within the UFC. Now, with this piling on top of Kevin Holland, he would make the biggest fucking mistake of his career in dissing, honestly, a top 5 most loved retired fighter from the sport, Rampage motherfucking Jackson. Okay, I bought a chain from this guy. Me and Rampage are connected like that, and people love Rampage. He's got a great podcast, he's funny, he was really entertaining. If you're gonna diss an old head, Rampage shouldn't be the old head that you're dissing. So between the years of 2020 and 2025, where we're at now, Kevin Holland has gone from a fan favorite to overall disliked by the MMA community right now. I'm still backing my boy delusionally. I can't defend it though. If I'm entirely realistic, but you know how it be, man. Kevin's just got to lock in the whole narrative that is correct. I can't deny it's correct that he just seemed to quit whenever there's adversity. And also, he went off a Rampage for no reason. It's not a good look for him, man. It's not a good look at all. But that is the end I will see you all next time. Look after yourself, okay? You know, like, subscribe, do all that. Check out my Instagram. It will be in the description of this video. And much love from me to you. Goodbye.